At the tail end of July, the Steam Racing Fest happened, celebrating all sorts of racing games. Aero GPX got in on the fun, with the developer planning to release one track every day that week and adding the next batch of characters, along with some other goodies, in a big patch sometime after. Unfortunately, making games is hard, especially on your own, trust me, so we've experienced a little bit of schedule slip. But that's okay. With these two images, the game's current state, and the tangled horror that is my brain, I've made a lot of connections and can predict what's coming up. Without further ado, here's everything we know about the missing pilots in Aero GPX. Let's take the placeholder crafts one at a time. Up first is the teal version of Crimson Strider. From playing the game, I've connected it to this silhouette, with the wide round head. This is almost certainly going to be the skull jar guy from the Batch 5 teaser. A jar head would probably be round, the color matches up, and they're in the first slot, which is for balance machines like the Crimson Strider. The next one was even easier. This recolor of the Devil Dagger I've lovingly referred to as the Colgate Dagger. It's connected to this silhouette, which just has to be Plasma Eyes over here. I mean, look at the zappy parts! Both also use red in their colors for good measure. Up next is my least favorite recolor for the Silken Speeder, which lines up with this silhouette, which I've been calling Cacuane. I like this one the least simply because it looks so similar to the original that I struggle to keep track of which is which during races. But that'll be fixed soon enough. I want to stick with the speeder clones for a moment. The red one is connected to this silhouette I've been dubbing Dark Elf. I know that this goblin is going to be one of these, since they're filling up the slot for the slider machine, but I don't have enough details to say for certain which one they are. Falcon Punch to my head, I'm going to go with the red speeder, simply because their portrait is red, though there are exceptions to the color rule in these images. Moving back into the realm of certainty, this silhouette with cat ears is totally the cat girl. Called that in advance and I couldn't be happier. They're piloting this gray Vortex Shredder copy, which tracks with slot 4 being for flight machines. On a side note, here's more proof that the portrait colors don't always match the machine's paint job. But this one's from the future. Rounding things out for the teaser, the green and gold Rising Claymore belongs to this silhouette, and given the other combat machine silhouette looks like corn, I'm pretty sure this one goes to the Dino Blizzard here, especially with the spikes. As your answer to Biorex, I'm looking forward to seeing their full art. That wraps up the 5th batch of racers, but for completion's sake, here's the other 4 placeholder machines connected to their pilot silhouettes. I want to pay some special attention to the Silver Strider over here, as I have a little more info on him. This is a blurred out full cast shot the dev posted on Twitter over a year ago. Given that Imogen, one of the most recent pilots as of filming, is right there and looks identical to her color art, I'm pretty sure everyone here is finalized. And look who we have here. With the helmet and the collar, this dude lines up perfectly with the silhouette. So say hello to our last balanced pilot. I'm not quite done with this image though, because thanks to my obsessive brain and a little bit of sleuthing, look what I managed to do. That's right, I managed to find out where all 20 current pilots go in this picture. Here's a quick breakdown. So the original 5 are just right there. The Duskstalker is also just right there, highlighted for us. Ash's horns are right there. Professor All Might's shoulders right there. That one took a long time. Colonel Deke's literally right here. Androthane's shoulder pad thing is right here. Finn's mismatched shoes are right here. Ryder Kane's hair and collar are right here. Lyra Lumina's heels right there. Constance, the tube right there, gave it away. Jazz's hair and goggles are right there. Ruby's glove gauntlet thing is right there. Celine's hand and Nox's paw are right there. Dio's shoes right there. Imogen's literally right there. Snarlson's ears and hair tuft are right there. And that's everybody. Final predictions for this image. I'm highly convinced that this up here is Plasma Eyes, because if you zoom in, you can see the little zappies right here. Far more speculative, I think that the middle character from the teaser is going to be right here, with these little feeties. Combined with the round face and sharpish teeth, I think it'd be really cool to have like a little Yoda gremlin alien thing as one of the racers. Come on, tell me it wouldn't be cool. Okay, deep dive over. I know I've been on hiatus for a while, but I really wanted to make this video. Both to promote the game and show the dev that I care enough to dissect the breadcrumbs I'm given, but also because making more informational videos can be really fun sometimes. A normal person would just create a Blue Sky account and message the dev directly, but I think we've established that I'm not normal. Also, I'm not big on social media. So, Mr. McDevitt, if you're watching this somehow, keep up the awesome work. Also, if you could confirm which of those 2 silhouettes belongs to that middle pilot, that'd be super cool. Okay, bye.